Alright, time for my round 1 game of this month's REV GP. Playing blue-red tempo slash terror, blue-red terror against crushcastles, who seems to be some sort of blue-black controlled type deck. This hand would be great if I had untap turn 1 land, but I don't. Is it fine even if I don't have that though? Okay, so how far behind can I fall? I have overrule wills, which is okay. What 1-drops do I need them to not resolve? They don't actually have any 1-drops. I don't need them. I think I can actually keep this, and I can always just like never get punished in top deck and untap land next turn, or on my turn 1 because I'm on the play, or I'm on the draw. So let's see if I get that. Oh well, see, never punished. I think I'm supposed to Thought Scour myself first in order to enable Geist Blasters, or try to get more damage off with Geist Blasters, because they do have. Oh, they don't run any creatures in their deck, but they do have token makers, so Ice Splashes will be relevant. Yeah, exactly. Like that thing is going to make tokens. Lost 3 or more life this turn. Okay, sure. And again, like I can't turn 1 kill that, so I won't have to Thought Scour myself. Limmervale Lake will be tapped, which is these guys. All my lands are going to be tapped from now on because I don't have a basic, which is annoying. Is this basic? No, it's not basic. So I can play Frostfire Geysers and still have this on tap next turn. Geist Splashes can hit for 3 right now, which is good enough, I guess. What is a 3-drop I really don't want them to resolve? Well, it's not like there's anything I can do about that, so like I just have to do this tap and then pass and hope that they don't do anything too insane, or if they do something insane, I kind of just have to accept that I need to find a way to deal with it eventually. This is where I really wish Spell Pierce was in the format, because I would really like having access to Spell Pierce in this matchup, and in most matchups, honestly. Yeah, like Spell Pierce is just such a good card, and and it's in a lot of formats, but you just don't realize when it's missing, or you really feel a hole when it's missing. I don't think I need to. Yeah, I don't need to kill that right now. I'm just going to discern end of turn. Okay, they have Witchery. Yeah, that's their linchpin card. It seems like, or that's the card they named their deck after. So I have to assume it's going to be an important card, and I can't really deal with it right now. I don't have ways to blow up enchantments. I have like 1 card that bounces it. I'm drawing all my tap lands. Honestly, I should be running less. Like I should probably be running less pass. These guys keep showing up at the worst time possible. I mean, they're still like Thought Scour, Discern. I actually don't have a way to prevent them from making a token. Next turn, which is a problem. I guess I could do something like counter their thing, Discern. Is there anything on 4 I really want to do? I mean, I could go Cordelia's Ripper, keep up a counter spell, but that's not going to counter a 2-mana removal spell. Okay, can I guarantee Cordelia's Ripper next turn if I have these 2 guys? So that mills me. So that's like 5 cards by itself, and then I have to mill over 2 more. Like that's probably doable. So then if I get Cordelia's Ripper next turn, that still doesn't do much for me. I mean, like it comes down, kills 1 thing, and then dies removal. I mean, I would still much rather have Cordelia's Ripper into Overrule Will. Yeah, okay, I'll just play this tap then, if that's my plan. If they don't do anything worth killing, I'll do Discern Thought Scour, which also probably gets me enough cards for Cordelia's Ripper. Okay, they can't trigger Witchery this turn. That's good. They're going to main phase a 3-drop. I'm probably countering that then. And if I'm lucky, yeah, they're main phasing that. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm definitely countering that. And hopefully I mill over. Oh, nice. I did mill over enough things. Or I milled over barely enough things. So that means I will be able to Ripper and kill that. And then I'll also have enough left over to Geist Blast or something if that becomes relevant. Because Ripper costs. I should just get this thing down and start swinging with it. Just to like get this out of the way. Yeah. Alright, so if they don't have a removal spell for this, then I get to run away with this thing, I guess. They probably do have removal for it though, so it's not that this good or that good. They can, if they have their 5th land, they can flash this thing back and get this thing to trigger, and then so that gets them a bunch of tokens. But I think I actually have enough removal to blow up all their board, and I guess I just hope to ride Cordelia's Ripper to victory. They don't have removal. Okay, that's something. Okay, and they're playing this instead of the other options. And alright, I guess I just Geist Blasters this because why not? Or because it spends my mana pretty well. Oh wait, I can actually copy Cordelia's Ripper, blow up both their guys again. That requires me to spend my entire turn doing it. Am I fine doing that? Like, what's my alternative? Keep up a bunch of cantrips? The cantrips don't do much. Maybe I should just try to push damage. If I do this, I knock them down to 6. How much damage can they push? Because like clearly they don't have removal. If they had removal, they would have killed Cordelia's Ripper by now. They don't have a way to haste their guys, so like if I just copy Cordelia's Ripper swing, blow up both their guys, they can't really threaten lethal on the backswing. Like, yeah, maybe they top deck removal and kill Cordelia's Ripper, but I don't have a way to protect it anyways at this point. And like running these guys out doesn't do much. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll go with that logic. So kill that, kill that. And actually, going face plays towards getting a Lunar Awe lethal. I could push them down to 6 life, which meant that I could have killed them with 2 top deck Lunar Aws, but I guess I wasn't playing towards that. Okay, but now next turn I can, if they don't kill this thing, I swing again with my board, knock them down to 4. Only knocked them, no, I have lethal right now if they can't kill Cordelia's Ripper. Well, I mean that is one way to kill it, but they had to spend their entire turn doing it, so that's fine for me. They have, oh, I mean I can't really bring back my creatures anyway, so it doesn't matter, but it's kind of annoying. And now they can try to take back the board, so I need to draw into a creature now. What's the best way to draw lots of cards? Mailing my opponent is not good because they can always, because they have flashback stuff, so, and we're not going to play towards mill. Okay, so if I Thought Scour myself into Cordelia's Ripper, I will be able to play it out, and also, no, I can never Glimmer Veil Lake on the same turn. So that means I should always tap this first. Yeah, okay. Thought Scour myself. Eraser makes, oh, wait, this actually, this is actually really good here because it bounces the Witchery. So then they have to spend their entire turn playing it back down, and they only have 1 card left in hand. Can they, which they can't really, so then if they want to if they want to play Witchery, they have to waste their entire turn. Yeah, that's really good. So what else do I do here? I can Geist Blasters that. So then one mana left. I guess I'll chart instead of Discern just in case they do something else. 4 more, yeah. Primal Fisher, whatever, that's fine. Okay, so then I need to play this untapped in order to leave up enough mana for Geist Blasters, and then, yeah, let's get rid of this thing. They don't have counter spells, right? Yeah, they don't have counter spells. Let's do control. Okay, yep. So now I just need to find, I need to find one of my creatures again. I have lots of card draw, but their board state is also kind of scary. Oh wait, I could have upkeep that. I should have upkeep that. Yeah, that was a mistake. Doesn't matter. Geist Blasters will always be able to kill that. Oh, well, now they have that. Okay, they're exiling this turn. They actually get to draw a card that way, so that's not good for me, because it possibly gives them more palace triggers. And if you spin, oh, no, it's only instant or sorcery, so they can't get another big guy from it this turn. Okay, they're empty-handed now. Is it worth Geist Blastering right now? I can discern, like, what, I take 8. I think Geist Blasters is going to prevent more damage than anything else I could be doing right now, so I should just do that. So now we're both empty-handed. They can start flashing stuff back next turn, which could be scary for me. Island, that's not good. Okay, I am at the point where I could possibly draw into stuff and also Glimmer Veil Lake it, so, but the mana doesn't work out if I do that. Right, like if I draw into Cordelia's Ripper, I can play out Ripper. If I play this, I get draw into Ripper copy. Yeah, no, I literally can't. Or I don't have the mana to do it, no matter what happens. Okay, so then that means I always discern first. That's not good. Okay, that means I'm flashing back discerns now, which is significantly less good than what I'm trying to do at this point. I guess I'll just never crack Primal Fisher this game then, right? I don't lose much by trying to... Okay, I might try into Red Source. Okay, so then that means I should do this, yeah. So flashback discern, hope to draw into stuff. Angler, okay, that's good. Do I just play out Angler now? That means I'm tapped out of Lunar Awe, which could matter. Like, we're both tapped out at this point. Or we're both out of gas at this point. I think it's fine for me to just slam Angler. Because the alternative is that I keep up my chart. That doesn't do anything for me. Oh wait, I need to exile the discern. I need to exile the discern. I forgot to do that. Like, I don't need land, so cracking the chart doesn't do anything for me other than just spending mana, because I don't have anything else to do with my mana, so I think I should just play out Angler, and if it gets killed, then, like, they need to top deck a kill spell if they want to kill my Angler, so, like, I think I'm pretty safe. Oh, and I mill over 2 discerns, which is pretty nice. So let's see what they top decked. I mean, it doesn't even matter here, because they can always just flash back this thing, and that also triggers Witchery, and then they have a giant board of blockers, so then that means I'm reliant on Ripper top decks now, which I don't love, but I can't do much about. They're not going for a big flashback thing. I mean, yeah, that kind of is scary, but they could flash back that. They could have played the flashback spell, right? Like, they totally could have done that, right? there was no reason for them to play out Clash right now because it does absolutely nothing. Like it doesn't even make the 2/2 attack past my 5/5. So I don't know why they did that. Maybe they just completely forgot they had the flashback spell. That could be possible. In fact, it's quite likely that they just forgot they had the flashback. Okay, they're just going to pass. Interesting. Ominous Frogs. Not that still doesn't do much. Okay, so like I copied the 5/5 and swing. They're forced to chump. Wait, no, they just die here. I lunar out. I killed this thing. Apparently there's some other token that makes. There's some other. Okay, so this thing makes 2/2 zombies that can't block. These guys still make blockable zombies. But like they're loaded out of stuff now, right? They don't have anything they can do from hand because they're empty-handed, and their flashback things don't have anything. Yeah, I think I just win here then. I should just double check to be sure. Let's get this thing out of the way. Play out island. Copy that. Swing. Do I have lethal? Seems like it did. Okay, good. So, Faces of Faceless seems like it's a good thing to bring in against them, but I'm looking at their deck and their sideboard also has 3 copies of Faces, so I don't know what their plan here with this card is. I guess like they could technically board out of the graveyard stuff if they want to do that. So they get to bring in Go Blank, which is really bad for me. Like that, this card completely wrecks me. But if I have Faces, at least the exile part doesn't hurt me as much. I guess I am obligated to bring in Faces. Cursing Lance hits like half their deck, right? So I definitely should bring those things in. And this thing can bounce Witchery. Yeah, sure, I'll bring it in. Okay, so like there's so much good stuff here. I think I'm supposed to take out Lunar Awe because wait, do I now have mainboard Thistle? I swear I didn't have a mainboard Thistle Charm plus a sideboard Thistle Charm. Let me double check. Apparently I just don't have. I didn't put Thistle Charm in the sideboard. Okay, I guess last minute edits that I didn't really think too hard about. Yeah. What do I take out? I guess I don't need this thing. And I guess I probably don't need Strangles. I probably don't need this many counter spells. Yeah, like having this many counter spells means that I just run the risk of dying because my opponent resolved something and I have a handful of counters that I can't do anything with. So I guess I'd probably take out 1 copy of Cursory Glance because if I can snipe one of their flashback spells with Forbidden Treasure, it's pretty good. But Cursory Glance hits Witchery, which I definitely want to be able to counter. The Attuned Rebuttal actually doesn't hit any, or they don't have creatures, so I guess I don't need to bring that in. Does this look good? What did I take out? I took out a bunch of removal, even though they could make tokens. But like, so Witchery makes 4/4s, which requires Guy Splashes to answer. Yeah, I guess it seems reasonable. All right, sure, I'll try this. Wait, why am I bringing in both Faces and Forbidden Treasure? I mean, they're both ways of preventing graveyard shenanigans from happening. And so then I guess I don't actually want this many Forbidden Treasures, right? I'd rather take Cursory Glance so I can counter their Witcheries. Well, let me double check their deck again. I guess Forbidden Treasure counters their board wipe too. Sure, I guess I'll do the split. Yeah. Alright, time for game 2. Okay, this hand doesn't have cantrips, so I have to mulligan it. This hand still doesn't have cantrips, but it has stuff. I guess I keep this. The problem is that it has no early game. So I just need to top deck into early game. I guess that's doable. Yeah, I'll keep this, but I don't feel good about it. I can actually go turn 1 and tap Glimmerveil Lake if there's nothing else going on. Because Sky Splashes is going to do damage at this point. Come on. Okay, that's a counterspell. That's like something. And now their scary stuff starts happening on turn 3, so it's like I'm fine just passing turn 1. I just need to make sure to always have a way to deal with the Go Blanks once they come down. Wait, how do they actually get rid of Faces of the Faceless? They don't have a way to get rid of it main deck or sideboard, right? They also brought in Face. Sure, I guess I'll just cycle my own Faces if they don't do anything. Yeah, no point in Guy Splattering anything. You know, technically I could have like tried to Ashok, or I could have tried to bounce that thing to make it seem like I'm trying to fight over the Faces. And just okay, they're just jamming Witchery. Sure. I guess it technically prevents Discerns, but I don't care that much about Discerns. Another Guy Splatters. If they play 2 things, I guess I get to Ashok's Angler onto it. And also Guy Splatters hits for 3 now, so there is a reason to leave this thing up. I guess it's kind of worth it. I'll do this. If they don't do anything this turn, I'll just like cycle Faces end of turn. And then when we go to game 3, if we go to game 3, then I guess we have to like try to one up each other on whether we want to take out the Faces. I mean, sure. Why are you not cycling it though? What? They're not cycling it? Why? Are they like that scared? Yeah, sure. I'll just kill that and chant. Take the opportunity to chant Angler onto it. Why can't I not pronounce chant? But yeah, Guy splashes that chant Angler onto it, so that I probably can get Angler down this turn. Yeah, I have a 1-mana Angler now, and I should just be targeting myself with this thing, right? Because there's like not much of a reason to go for anything else. So 1-mana Angler, keep up cantrips. Yeah. Actually, is there any reason to mill myself any further? Like, I don't think there's any. I guess technically I can get bigger Geist Blasters. How much is Geist Blasters hitting for right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is higher than anything I need, right? Like if I go after my opponents, yeah, I'll just keep milling myself. That's what I'm used to. And yeah, if they don't do anything, I'll just end of turn Psycho Faces, I think. Yeah, probably Psycho Faces. They have removal for it. Oh, they do have removal for it. Oh, but I can bounce a removal spell. So like that actually works out really well for me. So if they play anything else main phase, I guess they get to Surveil again. Maybe bouncing it isn't that good. Okay, yeah, I'll just Psycho Faces. Frogs? Yeah, Frogs seems good. Another Angler. At this point, I think I should be going after my opponent's library because I don't need to mill myself that much now, right? And with faces that aren't going to get removed anytime soon, I don't really need to worry about my opponent's graveyard being able to do stuff from their graveyard. Yeah. The question here is do I go Angler or do I go Frogs? Frogs lets me leave up Geist Blasters. Frogs doesn't let me leave up Geist Blasters. Angler does. They also clearly don't have removal spells right now, I feel like, or they might have a board wipe. If they have a board wipe, I want to keep Angler, so I'll just drop Frogs right now. Or like, I feel like they're holding removal right now, so I should just try to bait out the removal first. And okay, I should probably also get this correct. Nightfall. Yep, they had that. So I managed to play around their Nightfall. I will start milling them because I don't care about milling myself now. That also gets a counter on Frog, which pings them by 1. Oh, Cordelia's Ripper. That's nice. Is that 1 mana? Yeah, that is 2 mana, but I don't have enough red sources right now. So I need to find red sources eventually. Okay, I really need to find red sources eventually. Yeah, just start milling my opponent. Because they can't really make use of their graveyard if Faces is in play. Also, I'm pretty sure they just boarded out all their flashback spells because no, they didn't board out their flashback spells, even though they boarded in Faces. Interesting. I mean, I guess I also don't board out all my flashback stuff, but I only have a single Discern. They have way more flashback stuff. A second collectors. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I guess that happens. Well, as soon as I draw my second red source, I play on Cordelia's, and now they have to find another removal for it. So I'm still in a pretty good spot. Come on. Okay, this is getting a bit dangerous. So like, if they have Witchery plus another spell, I just counter Witchery, I guess. Or at least I attempt to counter Witchery. I can always use this to bounce their 4/4. Go blank. Oh, that is actually completely useless against me right now. I don't need the second Cordelia's Ripper, and I also don't really need Ashok's. Do I want Geist? Do I even care about Geist Blasters at this point? Well, I mean, it's not like Overrule Will is going to get any more useful as time goes on, right? But they're also stuck on 2 lands. But also, like, wait, return target on that. Wait, I forgot. I could Ashok. I can Ashok my own Angler in order to replay. Okay, well, should have done that when I had the time then. I guess that technically means all the cards in my hand are important, so I shouldn't pitch any of them. But yeah, sure, have fun with that. I will mill you. Are they going to play one more spell right now? To play one more spell, I can Ashok my own Angler, which would be funny. They're not, okay. Oh, finally. I can play Cordelia's Ripper now, so let's just play my first Ripper. Do I want to do the Ashok Angler thing? Actually, no, I can wait. Or, Do I change any of my lethal lines if I do that? If I bounce this, replay it, they board wipe, I play out Ripper number 2, it doesn't really change any line, or doesn't change any... I mean, it technically does. I think this board state's pretty good. I'm not going to commit any more to the board state because I can always just Glimmer Veil like my Cordelia's Ripper and swing for 10 next turn. And that sets up for like 2 turn lethals. They're finally up to 5. What can they do at 5? They're playing a really big thing. Okay, see? I match play around my board wipe, or my opponent's board wipe. They didn't cast 2 spells, so I can't. Yeah, okay, I guess that happens. Actually, I could have like bounced this thing and then not replayed it. Like that could have been a pretty heads up play, but I didn't make that play, so anyways, time for Ripper number 2. I still can't really protect it though, so yeah, I'm not sure what I was going to say there. If they have more removal, this actually does get kind of bad for me. Okay, they're just going to do that. Yeah, that's fine. If they do 2 spells, I can actually Ashiok's Manipulation that. I don't think it's worth manipulating it though. Right? Like I'm pretty far ahead and they can't really make use of any. Oh, okay, this is a huge blowout for them. Yep, okay, there we go. Ashiok's Manipulation managed to do something this game. Island, I'm not getting the right colors. Yeah, I'm really constrained on red right now. Do I care about killing the 1/1? Not really, right? Yeah, I'll just go face because that whacks them down to 4, and then they're like dead to 4 Frog Pains if that ever becomes relevant, and their 1/1 probably isn't going to kill me on the backswing anytime soon. Wait, no, wait, that was a misplay, wasn't it? Because they would have taken 7 from that, or they would have taken 9 from that. So they would have just, okay, well, whatever. Doesn't matter because they lost anyways. They were at 9. Wait, they would have just died if that thing resolved. Okay, I was too competitive, and I didn't read what the card did. I just saw that they were using a removal, and I wanted to blow them out. But yeah, I guess that's my first win with this, or 1-0 so far in GP. Hopefully, I do just as well. I mean, like the core of the deck is pretty good, so it's probably going to do reasonably well at least, as long as it get reasonable draws with it, and I don't run into decks that play out big value things I can't deal with. But yeah,